Welcome, everyone, to the Everything Show, episode 649. I am your host, Matrix Lloyd 212, and I'm with Chris. What's up, Chris?
Hi, guys.
What's up, Scott?
Hello.
All right, so we got some news. Chris, why don't you start off?
Sure. You want to do like, the aliens news first? Because there's like a whole bunch of...
Yes, that's what I was waiting for you for, yeah.
Okay. So, we'll start with the stuff that was yesterday, because there's a lot of stuff today, too. But yesterday, we got a couple articles. The first one was, I'm not going off of an article, I'm going off of memory, so correct me if I'm wrong. But we got some concept art of what an adult Newt would look like in this Alien 5. Yeah, Scott, you were the one who sent me that.
Yeah.
In what it looked like in this Alien 5 movie. Yeah, the video was okay. It was a lot of speculation, but there was official content for what she looked like. And basically what they're saying is if this movie is made, it's going to be kind of like Ripley passing the torch on to
Right. And basically,
Ripley would probably die, and Newt would be main character and carry the torch into the future.
See, basically, we talked about this, Chris, if you remember, like, on the Everything Show a lot. And I basically, you said, we all said that more than likely Newt will take over and be the hero, and they can make a whole bunch of sequels. I had suggested Emma Watson to be Newt. Now, they said that the concept art was from Neil Blomkamp, right?
Yeah.
That even though he just sent it recently about Newt. Now, they said 27 years old, right?
Yeah, I think so.
How old is Emma Watson?
She's in her 20s now, I think. I don't know for sure, actually.
All right, I will research that. I should have researched that already.
Oh, it's a negotiable age, so she could play a 27-year-old Newt. Like it would, like she wouldn't be cast, and people would be like, "No, she's too old." Well, no, I take.
She's 26. She's 26. Okay. Wait. She's 26, right? Now I just want to show you a picture, right? And this will basically solidify my argument for her being Newt.
Yeah.
She's basically Newt.
Yeah.
I can see it easily.
You could easily take that concept art, create a fake body, put that on her. She is freaking Newt.
Yep, she is.
All right? I'm not. And now other people were saying the actress from. I think you said it on the Everything Show. Did you say her or no? The one from Rogue One. Who's that lady?
Oh, Jen Orso. Oh yeah, Felicity Jones.
Yeah, you said that before that other show said that.
Yeah, honestly though, I don't remember saying that, but if I did, looking at this picture of Emma, I think she'd be better. Honestly, I really do. I think she'd be better.
Right. Please, whatever you do, make Emma Watson Newt in Alien 5.
No, it was perfect too. Newt wasn't Newt English? What, didn't she have an English accent?
Yes. So that right there, please make her Newt. You got to make her Newt. Here's the thing.
She would make a perfect Newt.
You could also play it off that maybe some of her family did survive. Maybe they escaped. Maybe she, gets reunited with her family, or maybe she can have her whole cast to herself that revolve around her. I mean, she could be trained by Rip. And another thing too is, to me, passing off the torch doesn't necessarily mean that Ripley's got to die.
Yeah.
Okay? I think we need to get that out of the head of the fact that because she's older doesn't mean jack spit, because basically she could be with the military and like a Commander Ripley or something in the background while Newt goes off on a mission. Then Newt disappears and to stop the aliens, and then she has to get a whole team to go after her. The possibilities are basically endless.
Ripley could even go missing and presumed dead, and maybe like third or fourth film down, find out that she's actually alive, and this is where she's at.
Yeah,
Like,
you know what I would do. I would go one step further. I would say that there was a malfunction with the pods, okay, and because there was a malfunction where they were
I
aging.
think they mentioned that too in the article, or they mentioned somebody did it.
Right, but what I would do is because there was a leak or something in the pods where they were aging but not dying because they were becoming nourished. That the computer created a simulation for their minds to different play with, like they were interacting almost in a Matrix type world, so that way they don't go insane. Because if they're aging, that means that they're conscious. They're conscious. So they would have to make a fake world where maybe alien, like Ripley, killed herself, and then Ripley's a clone, or Ripley's this, or Ripley's that, and then Newt too. So they wouldn't go crazy. So I would go that far as to say, yes, in their brains, Alien 3 and 4 happened, but it was just a simulation until they were able to actually wake up.
And possibly there was like maybe a gas leak somewhere, and it also seeped into that crack, and that was what made a lot of this crazy garbage happen.
But what do you think, Chris?
There's two things there that wouldn't work.
Okay.
The thing with her family, there's actually scenes, there's extra scenes in Aliens that show her family getting killed.
That's right. I have that one too, actually. Yeah.
I would have been all for that, but those scenes do exist. So I mean, you could say that they didn't happen since they're not in the theatrical cut, but I know people would get bent out of shape with that.
I remember actually buying the bootleg of in a toy show of the TV of the VHS extra scenes. I still have it actually in there. I think. So yeah, I remember those scenes. You're right.
Yeah, because I remember the scene like her mother is trying to get in contact with the colony, and you see the face huggers on her father's face, and you see its tail wrapping around his neck. But that's minor. That's whatever. I could see what you were saying too with the pods going wrong, and doing like a simulation kind of thing. Personally, I just think it would be better if they didn't mention Alien 3 and Resurrection at all. if they just kind of went off on their own thing, and those things just didn't happen in this version of the story. But
I thought he was recognizing it somewhat, so that would be a way to just recognize it.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to. Ooh. I don't think he's going to. But I personally, what I think they're going to do is I think they're going to say that eventually they got back to Earth after Aliens, and they've just been kind of living their life like normal. But I don't know.
Back for whatever reason.
Right. I've got to say, when it comes to this Alien movie, I'm kind of on the fence about it. Because I've been thinking about it recently. Well, I've been like really on board with it, but then I kind of went back and I looked at Blomkamp's filmography, and I really don't like a lot of the films that he's made, and I'm kind of worried that if he gets his hands on this, he might go too far.
And do it almost.
Yeah, why can't it might go crazy.
Why can't this be the movie that he freaking wakes up? It does a fantastic movie.
Oh no, it could be. It could be. I'm not saying it would be a disaster, but I'm saying I would need to see what he's doing, like trailer-wise, before I was like, I'm all in. Like, because I think that it would be very easy for all of us to get really excited for it right now, and then the movie comes out and we're like, what the hell, that sucked. Like, and then we never get another Alien movie.
Seeing trailers that way, it's like, oh yeah, and then I go see it. Why the hell did I even bother seeing that?
Now, here's another perspective, too, okay? Just recently didn't know this either, that Ridley Scott is paying for it, like producing it or getting the money for it. So basically, if his movie does mess up, he'll want to basically redeem himself by throwing tons of money into this project. And even if it doesn't... even if it does do well, his movie, he's still producing. He still gets a credit for it too.
Yeah, absolutely.
It does well. So,
absolutely.
He don't want the movie to do bad. He just wants to have his movie first.
Yeah,
that's basically it. All right, I want to keep it alien related because I know sometimes when we do so many topics, things get lost. So if need be, we could do another everything show. But I want to stick with there was another graphic about Wayland Industries with the Wayland. It was like in Aliens vs. Predator.
A mission patch. It was a mission patch, yeah.
Okay. And it had 3 different companies together.
Wayland Yutani, yeah.
Right, okay. And wasn't Yutani from Aliens vs. Predator?
Yeah, but it was also from the original Alien series too. Like in the original Alien series, it was called It was called Wayland Yutani. In AVP, it was Wayland, and then in AVPR, it was Yutani, and then at the end they merged to become Wayland Yutani. But those are not canon.
Okay.
Those
so in other words, this whole notion that they basically changed the whole timeline or technology based on Predator and Alien, whatever that technology, whatever, that's out the window because that would kind of like change the future, basically.
In Aliens, the company was called Wayland Yutani, so technically this still works with that. But basically, what was shown was, I believe it was a mission patch, which is astronauts wear mission patches to show what mission they're on for, like Apollo 13, Apollo 11, stuff like that. This one was a mission patch that said Wayland Yutani, and I believe this was for Prometheus 2. I believe it was for Prometheus 2 because I think they are the company. It's not just Wayland anymore. I don't remember if they were Wayland Yutani and Prometheus. I don't think they were. But I think now they are Wayland Yutani. And there was something else about that, sticking with Prometheus, that really kind of pissed me off today. There was concept art for apparently there are going to be actual xenomorphs in Prometheus 2. Like, not the one that was at the end of Prometheus. Apparently there's going to be regular xenomorphs in this movie, along with maybe 1 or 2 of those things that was at the end of Prometheus. They redesigned the xenomorphs to, like, the most ludicrous thing I've ever seen in my life when it comes to these things. Picture a regular xenomorph, right? You know the little mouth that comes out of their mouth?
Yes.
That's basically what their mouth is. It's just that little mouth.
Oh.
Let me find a picture, because they redesigned it, and I was like, that looks really dumb. It really does.
Could they do a twist where the aliens actually weren't created by them, they existed, and that they're basically trying to create a stronger alien to destroy those aliens? Like maybe that alien, and maybe they could do a twist on the engineers where they really didn't engineer the alien, and that they're trying to create a perfect alien to destroy them because maybe they messed up their homeworld or something.
I would be all for that, honestly. I think that by doing that, you kind of, you don't ruin, like, the whole idea of what the aliens were. Because I always figured that they were just something that evolved naturally, and they were just that bad. I don't believe that they created them. In fact, that would even be better, because then it would take the whole notion of, they created us, and they created this, and no, they're just a bunch of phony balonies that create creatures.
They made it as far as, like, experimentation.
Right.
And all that, but yeah, I don't buy the whole...
they could be engineers, but they don't really. And they never engineered the human race, and they never engineered the aliens. But they engineered. Maybe they created the Predator.
That or his technology. They did experiments allow them to be able to become more invisible and cloak.
There we go. Okay. I found it.
All right.
Great.
Whether or not this is a good thing, you tell me. Yeah. But okay, so I'm gonna attempt to screen share
before
this.
You tweet, am I gonna get pissed off about this, or?
I was, because I think this looks stupid, but
Drum roll, please.
Tell me. All right, so
Rose and Garden. All right.
All right, there you go.
Okay.
Do you see it?
Yeah.
It looks like Grandma's false teeth.
Yeah.
This is what I'm talking about. Like, I was looking at that, and I was like, well, the body looks okay, but this just looks stupid. Like,
yeah, that just it looks sunken too much.
Why does he have ribs?
Well, they always did.
Well, not like that, no?
Well, I mean, this might be a little different, but,
I don't... like the. Okay.
Here's the thing that
But
gets
they're not.
me.
The
Is
thing is
this an
not black.
eye? Is this an eye right here? I hope not, because the one thing that made me really afraid of these things was that they had no eyes, and it was really unsettling.
Now you're turning
Apart from everything
into.
else.
This sort of looks like the Pit almost a little bit, like that comic book. A little twist on that, I guess. Yeah, I don't like that. No, I'm not liking that at all, actually.
It looked dumb. The face was sunken too much. And like you said, it looked like just a thing of dentures they shoved in there.
That looks like dentures from an old woman that just, put her teeth in or something. That's just bad.
And again, this just goes against the whole thing that there's not going to be any xenomorphs, and we're different from Alien. Really?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. What about? All right. So, besides that, right? What's this thing about? They made alien footwear that's like Ripley boots, and that no woman on the planet Earth could possibly wear these alien Ripley women boots.
Yeah, apparently they made them all in men's sizes, which I think is hilarious.
Oh, God.
So they made Sigourney Weaver alien boots that she wore in men's sizes as a goof, and no women can buy these shoes now?
Apparently.
Wow. For Alien Day, the first annual Alien Day, they screwed up that big time. Wow. Okay. I hope somebody's fired because of that. Basically, because that's kind of like the biggest screw up in history. That's like them not having the Nike sneakers available for 2015. That was bad too. Yeah. All right, we're gonna get out of here and do another Everything show. This was just purely Alien 5 related and little Prometheus and stuff.
Wait. There's one more thing.
Oh.
It was probably the most important thing that came out of.
Don't tell me they're not gonna have face huggers.
No. This is probably the most important thing that came out of this Alien Day thing, in my opinion, anyway. We have an official design for the King Alien.
Oh, yes.
Nice.
That you're going to be able to buy. It's going to be an actual statue that you can buy. I'm going to screen share this here.
Didn't they have an old figure of that, though, back in the day?
Yeah, Kenner did, but I think this is so much better, though.
Oh, God.
All right, so let's see. Here you go. This is the Alien King.
Oh, sweet.
That is cool.
Wait, there's better pictures of it. This is like from pulled out.
Ooh.
Now, this is a normal xenomorph here.
Uh-huh.
This is how much bigger he is compared to a normal xenomorph.
That's really nice. I like that.
And he's got 2 extra tails on his body.
I like that, too.
And his normal tail has 2 blades at the end of it instead of just the one.
I like that.
Yeah, let me see if this is like a drawn version of it. This is what.
Oh, they
supposed to
should have
look
used that in the second movie.
So they're going to make it like on the home planet that's like a dinosaur alien?
Well, as of right now, this is not going to be in a film.
Oh.
But they're hoping that it will be in a film eventually.
So could they make different species of the alien, like a flying alien? Or yeah.
Easily.
That would be stout. You know, that would be amazing if they do an Alien 5, and that would be the kicker, that they think they know what they're facing, and then they crash on the alien planet, and there's all these weird different species of those aliens. They all look alike, but they're like birds and bears, and that would be sick.
What I always thought would be cool was if they did something like, since this takes place in the future, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say that on Earth there's a lot of species that went extinct.
Right.
Okay, so they have kind of like an off-planet colony of like kind of like an environmental preserve.
Right.
Right. And they have xenomorphs somehow get on there, the xenomorph eggs, right? And they get out and they start infecting all of the species that are in this environmental thing, right? So you have different species of xenomorph around. And like you have, like you said, the bear, because Kenner did all these toys. They did a gorilla alien, a snake alien, a crab alien, the snake.
That's
all
right.
these things. I think I said snake twice, but
Yeah.
they had like a jaguar and all these things. And I said,
Hey, Ray.
they should definitely take advantage of that because we've only seen like human aliens, a dog alien, and then like the predator alien. But all these other things would be great.
Here's the notion: when they returned to Earth, they didn't know there were some of those eggs aboard the ship, and that's where they came from. But what I would really love to see is them do a joint. I know they're probably different companies, but I still think it would be kind of smooth to see them combine Riddick, Alien, and the Terminator series.
Yeah, that one.
I mean, Predator series.
You know, it'd be funny if they go to Earth and they see like a dolphin's tail, and they look and it's like a dolphin alien.
That could happen.
It'd be a fake out sort of way.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you think they think that they're on this calm planet. It looks like a dolphin from the back, and they go to like pet it, thinking everything's calm after they just defeated whatever little aliens and they landed on this planet, and it's supposed to be a colony where the colony had animals from Earth, and it's actually like a dolphin alien. That'll be like sort of like a Planet of the Apes thing with like the thing with the Mark Wahlberg where the guy went back in time to Lincoln time and he was sitting on the chair of the ape and he altered the whole thing. It'd be sort of like a weird thing like that they just infected all these animals and they think everything is fine, but it's not. That'd be cool. Yeah, that would definitely be cool.
Thanks for all the fish.
What do you say, Ray?
What's that about an alien thing?
Alien 5.
Well, I just wanted to be something different than that because it's again repetitive seeing the same old aliens and that. So.
What about the ideas we just said? Were you listening?
Yeah, I like them and that, and I'd also like them if they done other things as well, like if they went to like Earth and that, and not only like the sea mammals, like land mammals, like monkeys and everything, and like little apes and stuff.
Well, a monkey alien, that'd be funny to see. Imagine? Yeah. They could do a whole Circle of Life with the alien creatures.
Yeah, you could do an orangutan like Clyde.
Circle of Xenomorphs, yeah. All right, guys, that's going to be it for this Everything Show. We're going to be back with another one. Take care. Bye for now.